Hey guys, welcome to another review. Today we're taking a look at some bootleg slash knockoff 99-cent store figures. So these are actually kind of like Transformer, Gundam kind of knockoffs, which you could probably tell just by looking at them. At least this one. That one's, it's maybe a little more original. Not necessarily in a good way, but we'll take a look at it. I think we're going to start out with... Let's start out with the crap guy, because he'll get out of the way pretty quick. But this one's the cheaper of the two. This one only cost $1 at the 99-cent store. It's been just a whole lot of knockoffs at the 99-cent store lately. Figured I'd take advantage and get a quick look at some of them. So from the packaging here, it's pretty basic. So you can see it says up at the top, ages 3+, Mega Defenders. And then this really, really cheap looking figure at the front there, which arguably is better painted than the one we get, even though it's only like 4 pieces that are painted on there. I don't know, looks like not a whole lot painted and detailed here. So let's take a look at the back. We get collect them all. I spot the difference. Honestly, it looks like mild changes on the design, but it's all very similar to the point where if you showed me this one, took it away for 10 minutes, and then showed me this one, I'd probably think it's the same figure. Especially considering, well, these are black and white, but in store, it's just a mix of these colors, like blue, silver, gold, and red, and just like in different variations. It looks like this is like in 3 3/4 inch scale, unless they're supposed to be like huge monsters or something like that. Not exactly a file card down here. It says, wash teethers thoroughly before use. So there's my first concern here. Is this supposed to be a teether for a child? I would argue you probably shouldn't give this to a child that's going to be teething, especially since it's 3+. There's nothing on here telling you should chew on this. But anyway, it says, wash teethers. I'm guessing whatever company this is maybe sells to babies as well. That's all we got going on here, not a whole lot. Let's crack them open. Ruined the resale value on this guy. Oh my lord. Ooh. Yeah, so this guy feels quality. Let's take a look here. I don't know, what do you guys think? I have half a mind. Well, I have no mind. This guy's completely empty-headed. This is your average Redditor's mind right here. Insides of everything hollow. Let's see. Not a whole lot going on anywhere here. Look how thin those arms are. I'm not sure how you're supposed to display that. I guess this side's the better side. But I don't know why. This just gives me kind of like a Gundam vibe. I think it's all the spikiness coming off of them. Is that a gun? Is this a weapon or accessory? Or is that just decoration we got going on here? There's so much like going on with it. It's almost like a demented... have you seen those renditions of like an angel? What it really should look like? I'm getting that vibe off of it. So let's take a look at the sculpt on this thing, if we can even make out anything. I feel like there's a face, if you look closely. Under that's his face. There's like an eyeball. Or maybe that's a nostril over there. If eyes are supposed to be up here, maybe, but I'm getting the view that this is the mouth, like a frowny face, and then eyeball. I don't know why. There's not a whole lot, like I said, going on here. He's got giant spikes sticking off of his sides, a freaking mess of leg going on there, some like connectors to his feet. Let's pop off these. I'm gonna call them guns. Maybe this is like storage for his guns on his hips. And then we've got this massive sword, which looks like something that would probably get lost and or thrown away or broken pretty quickly. And if this is an accessory, I'm not sure how to use it. like this maybe. I'm getting like rifle vibes, but he can't really hold it that way. Oof. I guess one of the things he's got going on for him is I saw the pieces should like pop off and connect to other characters maybe. I'm not sure if that's even what if I'm getting that correct. Oof. Yeah. Well, this guy's definitely giving off high quality vibes. He's even got little fingers, little digits sculpted in there. Definitely worth your money. I would buy 400 of these. Not quite. Probably, I wouldn't recommend this to even my worst enemy. This is probably the worst toy I've seen. He is in scale with G.I. Joe, I think, though, so there's that. So, if you can think of a use for this guy in any way, let me know, other than just snapping him in half and throwing him away. Because even the accessories, what are you going to do? You can't give that to someone else. That'll look friggin' ridiculous. Look at that. That's terrible. Nah, I can't really see a use for this guy in general. Probably in the trash bin. So let's scoot this guy out of the way with his wonderful unusable accessories there. So that's our first knockoff figure. $1. Not a whole lot of money wasted there, at least. Now we've got our big boy, who won't even fit fully in the camera here. Let me see if I can pull back and keep the focus. Are we still in focus? Not quite, but there's the whole package, in case you needed to see it. Let's move back. Alright. Pulling in here, you can see all of his Bumblebee glory going on there. We got the packaging. It's actually kind of high quality. It's solid. It's got like, it's in bas relief. Let me see if I can hit some light on there. You can see it's got texturing, even down here, like this honeybee, honeycomb thing going on there. The car itself, you can feel. It feels like they put a lot more quality into this box than what we're going to be pulling out of this box. Up here, so they're called Defender Mech, and then Heroes Return. At least it's not like Morph Transers or something like that, because when they try to get it close so you'll fall for it, that's worse in my opinion. Defender Mech. So that gives the idea that there's going to be a human inside of him piloting him, right? If he's a mech. Not quite Transformer. And of course this was $4. They try and lie to you with that $3.99, but there is that 99 up there you'll also notice. Then we get a design on the side here that looks nothing like the figures that we're getting. It doesn't even look like a Transformer. I'm not sure. It's maybe more Gundam vibe there, maybe more something else. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Gundam or anything, so I can't really tell you if that's a character that's being ripped off. But obviously on the back here, you'll be able to spot some rip-offs. I wanted to get this one, but they didn't have them in this color. Obviously, we have a Optimus Prime knockoff right there, coloring all the red Peterbilt truck there with the blue helmet and the gray visor and all that. Yeah, this is total rip-off Optimus, but the one that they had there, the truck part was blue and the rest was red, so it just didn't look enough like Optimus for me to consider blowing another $4 on him. And then down here we actually get, this looks like it's supposed to be Grimlock from the Michael Bay movies, because that looks like the design. They had all 4 of them here. That one kind of looked like what they were going for, but these other 3, like you can see here, look at the detail they put on Bumblebee in the picture versus not so much there. That's what they all look like in person, just slightly less than their picture. This is like Barricade right here, the police car, with just a generic faceless, masked kind of head. But they all have like that basic Transformer fucking bumper chest thing going on there too. It's a pretty basic design for them. So that's the packaging. I don't really think there's much else we can go over. It is a weird house-shaped package with a handle. So let me see if I can break this open in a timely manner. Oh, wait. There's no tape on it. We have our figure. And a backdrop, as well as instructions on how to transform him. That looks real exciting there. Wait, this is instructions on how to transform him, but then also all the other guys. So at the top here, there's the Optimus knockoff. And we have over here, is this our Bumblebee knockoff? And then, is there Barricade here? No. I guess Barricade would have the same transformation as this Bumblebee. And then there's the dinosaur. Oh my god. Look at this transformation point right here. Yeah. Oh my god. Why does that look so weird? That gave a weird visual for a second there. Very nice. And then here's our backdrop. Mech Defender attack. Nice, nice, nice. Set that back there. Let's rip this fella out. One of the things I was interested in, he does come with an accessory. I was wondering, if that's compatible with other Transformers. Figured that'd be kind of cool way to get some extra accessories, even though they don't look that great. Oh, and look, you get a little, it's not really a trading card. You get an image of the car mode. And then there you go. It says Deformation Mech, which it didn't say on the box. And there's the little Camaro knockoff. Mech Warrior has a domineering appearance. Come join. Does that say Dade Deformation Mech? Dade? Okay. You can exercise the imagination and practical ability. Oh. A practical ability. Oh, okay. Well, that's always a good sign for the quality of the figure when they can't make a coherent sentence. Alrighty. So there's our, ooh, that's a cheap feeling fella. So let me grab an actual Bumblebee figure. This is the Rise of the Beast Bumblebee, which some consider to be the best Bumblebee figure. And clearly they're going for a movie Bumblebee look. Would it be worth it to choose this one instead of that one? No, honestly, this one is $25, which is more after taxes necessarily. However, I don't see a world where you would choose this one. I haven't even really looked at the figure yet, but I can tell you just from this initial look, this is not going to even fool a 3-year-old child into thinking this is a legit Bumblebee. Let's take a look at the back. Very nice, very nice. So I guess we'll take a look at the overall sculpt, and let me see if this fits in a Bumblebee's hand. Nope, too loose. So all the Transformer figures should have like a 5mm port, but looks like this is just too small. So it's not even useful for stealing accessories from. That's great. Alright, Mr. Slightly Orange Bumblebee Man. Let's stick this in your hand. He's already wanting to transform on me. Let's get an up-close look at that head sculpt. It looks like those would be like light-up eyes, but that's actually just red dot paint. There's no electronics to this guy. That would cost too much, I'd imagine. So here we have him. Amazing. The face is painted less than it was advertised, too. I would point that out. It's kind of a passable Bumblebee look. I can tell the head doesn't articulate, really, does it? No. No movement at all, but you can see how hollow it is back there. They sucked out his brain. Amazing. Ugh. He wants to transform every time I move him. You can see the little car parts on the bottom. Little weapon there. Looks like a squirt gun, really. Nice gold color on that. He's just super hollow. I'm thinking about that $4 I spent. I could have bought 2 more of those Bionicle knockoffs. Could have bought some of those Lego knockoffs. This guy, the articulation too feels like it's going to be really weird. So sculpt and paint is just not really here. The blue on the windows looks really cheap, and obviously no clear plastic for anything. No shading, nothing like that. Again, it is a knockoff and it is only $4. It just feels like if they did worse packaging, they could have done this figure a little bit better. Articulation, no head movement. Shoulders, if you hold this chest down, will move a full 360. You get this extra hinge for the transformation, I assume. Elbow joints, full 90. Look how hollow and empty that is. Looks like you can even port the weapon into the underarm there too. Look at that. Amazing. And then, yeah, there is a waist articulation too. Does a full 360. Good hip articulation. Well, some hip articulation. Doesn't want to stay together. It will move all the way out to the side, but not really much forward at all. Not really much backward at all. Then for knee articulation, we have a crazy amount. I assume that's because of the transformation here. You can go like that far. You can drop a knee on someone. That's not bad there. And then ankle articulation, no pivot, but there is a back and forth. Also looks like it's because of transformation mode. So posability is going to be a little rough on him, even though there is a lot of articulation points. Okay, so let's get him transformed real quick, if I can. Yeah, this isn't going to be very hard. Let's go here. Yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory so far. That up in there. Looks like there you go. So there's ports on here that pop into the side. Look at that, fancy. Hopefully this car mode's going to make all the difference. We're going to have a fancy Camaro at the end of this. That'll make me change my mind on whether my $4 was spent well. I'm going to assume that goes in there. Of course, we have more ports that pop in. Looks like there. Kinda. You know, this isn't the hardest transformation. If the plastic was more solid and didn't warble and warp as I'm moving it, it could be a really smooth and almost enjoyable transformation. Come on, pop in there. Come on. Every time I get one tab in, another tab wants to pull out. Ooh, that's obnoxious. Okay, so I'm going to call that a bad vehicle mode. The coloring does remind me of some of the what was it, Robots in Disguise Bumblebees, with that very baby blue, that kind of, this is just a slightly darker yellow. Yeah, it's not bad, not too bad with the coloring, if you're going for that. Obviously looks like a Camaro. Does it drive like a Camaro? The wheels are not moving. Front wheels are not making contact. I don't know if you can see that. Lame duck. Alright, let's even this out. Get that out of the way. I'm just not getting vroom vroom vibes out of this. There's his little face under there. Ugh. Well, looks like I got 2 things to throw in the garbage today. I don't know. I'll probably find some child somewhere that wants a really bad Bumblebee figure and curse him with this. There you go. Beautiful. A masterpiece, really. Where's my other one? Oh, here you go. Well, to close out this video, let's toss all these guys together. There you have it. Let's have Bumblebee ashamedly look at what a mess of a figure he was made into. Alright, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.